I would introduce myself, but I feel like that's silly because we've all been in the same class all year long, so obviously we kind of know each other. Basically, for my 30-day project, I'm doing a book called Simple Acts of Kindness, and it basically just it says 500 plus ways to make a difference, and it basically goes off on different ways, whether it's for the environment, or there's some about like helping local communities and schools and just other people in general. But basically I chose this book because I feel like basically there's a lot of negativity in the world, so I feel like we should all take our turn to kind of make it better in the best that we can. Basically, I'm just gonna try a bunch of these ways that it gives and see what happens and see how it makes other people feel and how it makes me feel. I'm expecting by the end of the 30 days that I will feel better about just day-to-day life. Like, I'm expecting that every day will be more positive and will feel more like purposeful, and I'll feel like I did something good, and I'm excited to see how other people feel about what happens. But all right, let's see what happens. Okay. All right, so I'm in the car with Grace. We just got some flowers, tea, and chocolate to give to our friend because she wasn't feeling well and she just got out from the hospital actually. So we're on our way to drop that off to her now. I'll tell you how it goes. Okay, so I just got back from dropping off the stuff for our friend. She was so happy to be able to sort of leave her cave for a little while and talk to her friends, so that made me feel really good. And I'm glad that I was able to sort of help out a friend when she needed it, because she's always been just such an angel, so it felt good to be able to kind of give her something in return. And it was good because I didn't really get anything out of it except for being able to help her. So I was kind of following this part in the book. It says to bring coffee to a friend randomly. I altered it a little bit, but it was the same idea. And it felt good to be able to check one thing off of the random acts of kindness list. P.S. Miss Henry, there was a change in plans, so I went after the gym because she had a doctor's appointment. So that's why I'm wearing different clothes. It's not a different day, it's the same day, just so you know. So for my second act of kindness, I chose to do something for the environment as well as just helping a friend. So I picked, it says, and I quote, "Play a part in protecting the ocean's reefs. Pledge money to save a specific area of these underwater wonders and receive a deed to the reef section you are personally protecting. Visit www.savenature.org to purchase your patch." So I decided that'd be a good idea to do. And when I purchased it, I did a ½ acre and I pledged it to my friend Zoe because I know she cares a lot about the environment. And so I also was able to write a nice little message on there, like a personalized note. And they're mailing me the deed, so I don't have it right now, but I printed out some stuff, like the confirmation emails and stuff, and I put it in the little envelope. And I also made her some homemade salsa, and I'm gonna drop those off to her tomorrow. So I gave Zoe her gifts today, which felt so good. She wasn't expecting it either, so it was great to see like the look on her face. She really liked it, which was great because it was like a perfect fit because I was able to do something nice for the environment and do something great for my friend. So that was really nice. And it just makes my day feel so much better. Like, no matter what kind of day I feel like I'm having, like, being able to make someone else feel good and make someone else have a great day, and it just makes me feel like so much better, like, throughout the day. Like, no matter what kind of day I'm starting out with, or if I'm having a bad day, it doesn't matter. Like, I just feel so much better because it's like being able to make someone else feel really great and being able to, like, make someone else's day just makes you feel so much better about yourself and about how your day is going, because it's like you made someone that happy, so feel pretty good, you know. So I don't know, it felt really good. I'm excited to see what else I can fit in, and see how much better like it gets progressively, if it changes or what, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so I'm in the car getting ready to go into Petco to do the next part of the stuff in the book. I'm doing a couple of them. One of them was to brush your dog's teeth, and then the other one was to randomly bring home a new toy for your child. That's my mom over there. But was to randomly bring home a toy for your child, and I don't have a human child, so I'm gonna pick some things out from my dog. I'm gonna bring it home and film it. Okay, so we're home. We got some toys. Okay, so we did the first part. He had his dinner and he got his toy. So now we're gonna brush his teeth. I don't really know the best way to do this, but I guess we're just gonna go for it. Okay, don't lick it off. Wait, come here, sit. Okay, that works. Can I get it? Ready? So we're done brushing his teeth. That did not feel like a kind act. Like, it really just, he did not like it. But I guess it's more the thought that counts, is that like, oh, we took care of him, but you know, he hated that. He liked the toy though, so that was fun. I guess the idea is just kind of like give him a little extra attention, even though he gets more attention than I think I've ever gotten in my whole life. So he's happy. I think he had a good day. Did you have a good day? That's a yes. Okay, so I just went to Safeway and I got some flowers because today I am going to anonymously deliver some flowers to a random house in my neighborhood. I wrote a little note on this little piece of paper in there, basically just saying that I'm doing a project where I'm doing some kind acts and that I hope it brightens their day, and I encourage them to do the same for someone else. So I'll make sure and get a video of me delivering these, and we'll see what happens.
Leave the door open.
Okay, so I'm home from my ding dong ditching experience, which was actually really fun. And in the end, I picked that house because I remember during Christmas time, they always have like super extravagant like Christmas decorations, and they always have out a box for Salvation Army donations, which I think is really cool. So I picked that house because I was like, well, they do nice things, so I'm gonna do something nice for them as well. And off he goes. I really just hope that like makes them feel good. I don't know. It was nice. The one thing that sucks though is because it's anonymous, I don't get to be there to see the reactions, which I would love to see, but I guess in the end it's okay because it still was kind for them, so it still makes them feel good. So I've reached the end of the 30 days, and honestly, if you ask me, I'd say it was a pretty successful 30-day project. I definitely, I noticed a very distinct mood difference on the days that I was able to do something for someone else, like give a gift to a friend or someone random, or do something good for the environment or my dog. Like, it definitely made me feel better. Like, it was a definite change in how I felt. And I think a lot of that is because I think naturally we just kind of spend a lot of time thinking about like our own problems and just thinking about them like over and over and over again when we're not keeping ourselves busy with other things. And I think that keeping myself busy with the kind acts for other people was definitely a super great way to kind of like keep myself busy and not just sit here and let myself overthink stuff and just let negativity take over, basically. And in the introduction for the book that I based my project off of, it says, every day offers a new opportunity to be kind. Whether for a friend, a neighbor, coworker, or even Mother Earth, you'll never regret taking the time to show someone you care. And I think that's true, because it's like, no matter what time, like what the situation is, like helping someone out is never something that you look back at and you're like, oh, well, I wish I did something else with my time, or I wish that didn't happen, because it's just like so. Well, anyways, it's just so positive that like you can't regret something that positive, really. And I think I'm definitely going to try and like continue making like an effort and like focusing on making sure that I do like some kind of good act like every day or every week or whatever I can, like make sure that I can try and just keep following stuff out of this book, because I mean there are 500 plus ways, so I have plenty of time to fit those in. But I think it's a good time too, since we're all like going off to college and everything. It's like a new start, so it's good to kind of like fit something else in there and just start the new habits with the new like daily routine kind of a thing. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad I was able to sort of use my time for a project in a way that wasn't just for a grade. Like, it was able to kind of help someone else make other people's day better. So yeah, I'm just excited to see how I'm able to continue this and just keep going with this in every day. So thanks for hanging in there watching this video. Yeah, the end.